What's your opinion on the gang culture taking over New York and even across the world?
To see New York saying Bloods is everywhere, or Brims is everywhere, or Stones is everywhere in New York, it's laughable. Now, I'm not laughing at the fact that they claiming blood. I'm not laughing at the fact that they banging in New York. I'm laughing at the fact that history tells us New York shitted on California for gangbanging back in the days. The late 70s, early 80s, New York despised gangbanging in Los Angeles. That's a fact. And so years later, after Colors and Monster Kody's book, I'm talking 88 to 93, 94, 95, 96, after the riots, after all these different movies, it's crazy to me because now y'all doing what California did.
I see you have an interview featuring Monster Kody. Does Monster Kody know how influential his book was to the non-trade gangsters forming in New York City? Because I've seen a couple interviews where guys are quoted saying that OG Mack started the Bloods after he read the book by Monster Kody. What's your opinion on that?
There's no doubt in my mind the non-trade gangster Bloods was started because of the book written by Sayika Shakur, aka Monster Kody. Now, I asked Monster Kody, was he aware of that? And he said no. He couldn't speak on it because he didn't know nothing about it. So that was a fair answer. But you got to remember, Monster Kody's been in state prison all these years. Monster get out, he go right back. So Monster ain't all over the internet like a lot of us because he was always in prison and he was out here on the streets on the run and being Monster Kody, doing Monster Kody things. As he says, he was the drug tester. Whenever somebody bought drugs, he would raise his hand and ask, could he be the tester? So Monster had a lot going on. He's not in the loop like that. Even though he traveled to New York recently, he may have some New York connections. New York dudes might have wrote him while he was in prison. But the way he responded to me, he was unaware of anything like that. When I made that scenario on one of my live streams, dudes wanted to crucify me. I was getting hate mail on Instagram. I was getting hate mail on my emails. People was talking shit about me. Say I didn't know what I was talking about. They was testing my credibility and trying to shit on me. And so now, a year later, 1 year later, 12, 13 months later, I see these interviews with these New York brothers admitting their truths, admitting their knowledge of where it came from. I see them looking at Mack sideways in a lot of aspects, not in his earlier days, but after he supposedly went the way he wasn't supposed to go. And now people can say it and people are embracing it. And I'm like, wow, that's so powerful. I'm happy that they're embracing it. I'm happy that they don't have those ill feelings toward those brothers. But I'm like, damn, in the motherland, where it all started, where the C and the B and the P was planted, say something. Learn your history. You got 2 ears and 1 mouth. You should be able to listen more than you talk.